dreams sustain no pain. Tears have all their reasons to blame, and there's no time like the present. No dreams surpass what's real, and I believe in the way you make me feel.
Hi guys, alrighty, so I wanted to do my 2-week postpartum video for you guys. I know I'm a little bit behind for the Madeline's update, but I will probably end up posting them back to back. But yeah, like I said, we are now 2 weeks postpartum, so I'll just kind of jump into the update. I guess I'm feeling well enough to head back to work, kind of. Unfortunately, because I used up so much FMLA time during the pregnancy, because here in the United States you get 12 weeks of FMLA time, and I've used up 10 of it during the pregnancy, because, you know, obviously when I was pregnant I couldn't, you know, obviously, you know, I had to be out. So I used up 10 weeks of it, and that left only 2 weeks of maternity time. Technically I was supposed to go back, I want to say last Tuesday, but they said that they didn't mind, they'd give me the 3 extra days, because the fact is I went out of work earlier than what we planned. Actually no, I have to go back Wednesday, that's right, yeah, Wednesday. But because of the, you know, they said 3 days was fine, and it was easier to have me start back on a full week, so yay. So yeah, I guess physically I'm feeling well enough to head back to work. I'm not ready to go back to work at all emotionally. Yeah, it's only 4 hours a night, which is definitely different than compared to what I did with the other two. The other two I went back to work full 8 hours first day, made it horrible. So I'm hoping that only 4 hours, it's not so bad. If anything, it's going to give me a chance to be Janet instead of Mommy. Granted, I will be pumping. I have to pump at least once while I'm there, which does have me a little bit worried about Madeline eating, because I am terrified that she won't take the bottle. We tried the nipple once and it wasn't that successful, but we do have, they had us do the syringe feeding as well with her, so that way Mike could do it while I wasn't home, because he obviously can't use the S&S system because it just doesn't really work for men. So he's going to do that, and if she won't take that, he is going to give me a call before I pump. So he's going to give me a call, you know, and basically say, hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes, you know. So that's the only good thing, only, you know, living and working 10 minutes away from each other, that I feel fine with the idea of being 10 minutes, you know, going back to work for 4 hours. So in terms of at least a backup plan, when I was about an hour away, there was no backup plan. So yeah, so I'm only, you know, going back for 4 hours, but I'm still not ready at all. It's going really, really well. I'm able to, because I do use the Milky's, the collection. So when you nurse, you can put it on the other side. I use it when I'm at home. I don't really, well, I will be using it when I go to work, just because I'm only going to pump one side. Just because we do the one side feeding, so I do need to, I might take only a little bit off the other side so it doesn't get so engorged, but But anyway, so I've been using that, and obviously pumping first thing in the morning. The other side, she gets one side, I pump the other side. And then I do it right before bed too, so that way I'm not engorged. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to sleep. So I'm able to get at least about, silly fly, about 10 to, I want to say 12 ounces is the most I've gotten in one day. But I don't do it, that's the most, yeah, 12 was the most I got. But I try to get at least 6 ounces, so that way I've been able to kind of stash some away and have some, so that way we're all ready for tomorrow. But it's going great. She's, she feeds about 15 minutes a side. She only gets one side per feeding, typically. I do offer her the other side if, she wants it. Sometimes she just wants a comfort nurse on the other side, but whatever, I don't care as long as she's gaining. Then we, and she averages about 2 hours between feedings. But with that being said, she goes, like, right before bed, she wants to feed about every hour and a half, and it's, well, actually it's an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes 45 minutes in between, and it's nuts on me. But then she goes about 4 to 5 hours at night sleeping. So I have an app. It's the, I want to say it's iBaby. I love that app. It's really good because it does let you look at the average between. I want to say baby feed is a good one, but not that great, because it doesn't let you know like the average between feedings, the average length. Because when you go to the doctor, most of the time that's what they want to know. They want to know the average length and the average amount of time between feedings. And like they told us, they don't want it to go beyond 2.5 hours for the average. So, yeah. Alrighty, so here's my 2-week postpartum belly shot. I think I have one for Tiny, because I did document my belly down. Just with her, Mikey, we did not. Mikey, I also didn't use my belly bandit until I was like 3 weeks postpartum, because like I was terrified of like squishing everything. Like I thought it would hurt something. Because nobody really explained to me about the whole thing, that it's fine, you're not squishing anything other than, just loose skin and that. So I didn't use it until about, sorry, tired. It was about 3 weeks postpartum. And yeah. So I will, guess I'll talk to you guys next week for my 3-week postpartum, and I'll let you guys know how work went, because I will add that to my questions. So I'll talk to you guys later, and because I know Aunt Cindy watched these, hi, and thank you for the lovely gift. Oh my gosh, those 2 outfits are so cute, and of course those shoes are adorable. I'll show everybody them in the next video. Actually, I'll probably show you in Madeline's update. So I'll talk to you guys later.